Hi, this is Mantas.
Hi, this is the Demolition Man.
This is Abaddon.
We are Venom Inc.
And you are watching
Masahito's Rock TV!
Because we love
It was nearest.
Yes, it's closest to Tony's house.
It was the closest to where I was looking on the map
Yeah,
at the
we
time.
didn't have to carry the stuff too far. No, we try, you know, we, which is French.
Which is French for yes.
I don't know what it is in Japan. Hi, probably. But no, you know, we love Japan, you know, and it's very important to us. The fans have always been supportive to the band Venom, you know, which these guys founded, and myself also with my projects and everything that we've done since. And you know, we came a few years ago, and then we've done the album. Of course, Wardreg was incredibly supported it and released it, and so it was very important to us on the world tour. We had to get to Japan, you know, it's the main thing. Fortunately, we get to go to other places in Asia, which we've been looking forward to and trying to. In Australia, for the first time in the band's history, ever, you know, since Venom was first, you know, conceptualized and then taken.
That was in 1846.
In 1846, yeah.
Before Australia was colonised.
So yeah, so it's an adventure, but it's always important to start in Japan because, you know, we have a close association with the fans here and so many friends, you know, over so long a period. So yeah, so it's wonderful to be here and we're looking forward to the show.
Great clubs as well. You know, the thing here is that the clubs and the infrastructure, which means that we can turn up with no equipment, and all of a sudden people have just built a drum kit the way you want it to be, and they have equipment and they have knowledge and you know, expertise. And quite often, you know, our first time we played in Japan was a long time ago in the 80s, and it was the same then. Everybody just kind of wants to be part of it and wants to enjoy it, you know, and that makes it very easy for us.
Yeah, that's true. You know, there's a pride. There's a pride which goes hand in hand with Japanese technicians and what they do when people are very attentive. So, you know, that reflects in their work, you know, and it always feels like you're not going to a foreign place, you're going home. It's just a different kind of home, you know, and everybody smiles and is so gracious and helpful, and we want to do the best thing. And then of course the culmination for all of that, which is for us as a band and individuals, but also for all of the technicians and everybody involved with us, is that we get to do a great concert to great fans who love being there and show their appreciation, and that's always the greatest thanks you can get for everybody's hard work, you know. Well, it's kind of a busy year this year. You know, there's so many touring dates. We've got South America looming, and then North America we're going back to. We've got an EP for one of the tracks off the album with a couple of live things, because there's so many bootlegs going out now that we can't keep track of what's happening. We thought, well, I want to put something out live that we've done, because, you know, it's been such an amazing trip. And then maybe look to, you know, we've all been looking at writing and stuff. How we did the first album was pretty intense and pretty quick, so we didn't have a lot of opportunity to do how we would normally do it, so we did it under different circumstances. But the idea is to make the next album better than the first one and have more time with it. So towards the end of the year we'll do the same process again. We have Abaddon's going to be a father again, so we have a big event coming up. Yeah, so that kind of like was a bit, oh my god, what are we going to do now? And it's because obviously, you know, he wants to spend time, you know, with their child when it comes, and hopefully everything will be fantastic and brilliant. So, you know, that's just another extension to the family and to what we're doing. So all in all, it's another intensely busy year. But to do the first shows of 2018 starting in Japan is just brilliant. It's brilliant. So we're so excited about that. Oh, he hasn't said anything yet. He hasn't said nothing.
He said he wasn't going to say anything till this question. And
then he said I'm going to say everything at the end.
All of it.
Yeah, I'm the quiet one. I just say the quiet one. My association with Japan has been like.
See, you can hardly
say. You can't even get back My association with Japan's been long. I mean, since a child.
When you were samurai, weren't you in that village?
I love Japan. All the culture, the history, everything. I trained in the martial arts for about 40 years. It was always Japanese or the Korean styles. And then coming here first in 2005, when I had the solo band Maンタス. I knew everything I thought I could possibly know about Japan, but then when I actually arrived on the Japanese soil, my mind was blown, absolutely blown. The people, I can't say enough about the people, how gracious they are, how helpful, how kind. It's
calm.
Yeah, calm.
Calm.
And somebody said to me, the first time I visited Japan, they said, what's it like? I said, it's like being on a different planet. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. And it is also the safest country I've ever felt.
Felt completely safe, yeah.
Completely comfortable as soon as I get here. The fans were great. That first time in 2005, when I got into the dressing room, it was lined with gifts from fans. Unbelievable. And I mean, I always say, you know, it doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter if it's Japanese fans, if it's European, American or whatever. The fans, they are the most important part of the music industry. I know we're talking to a record company here, but at the end of the day, it's not record companies, it's not the magazines, it's not the promoters, it's not the clubs, it's the fans, because if the fans did not support what we do, then none of this would exist.
Yeah, we wouldn't have anything.
The fans, there's a line in Metal We Bleed, which was written specifically, you know, and it says about the fans, you are the lifeblood, the air that we breathe, and that's what it is. You know, so to all the Japanese fans, all I can say is, whether you discovered the band when we first started, whether you discovered it at War with Satan, or Resurrection, or Primeval, or even now at Ave, you know, maximum respect to every single one of you, because without you, we don't exist, and we could not pursue what we love, which is music.
And the reason we do it is for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
And now you know why we don't let them talk too much.
Yeah. But it is, it's a very honourable thing to be able to play music and to be supported by fans.
At the end of the day, I'm still a fan. You know, the band that changed my life in 1979 was Judas Priest. That made me want to be in a band. I loved music before that. I grew up through the 70s with the glam rock era with Slade and Sweet and T-Rex. And I got into heavier music, and then when I see Priest, I just looked at it. That's what I want to do, you know? So I made a determined effort to try and emulate my heroes, you know? But that came from me being a fan. And still now, I'm 56 years old, and I'm still a fan of music. You know, I don't think, it doesn't matter how successful you get, whether it's at this level where we are now, whether it's at Metallica's level, you know, you're still a music fan. You know, you still love what you do, and you still check out the other bands as well. You know, so, and heavy metal is an amazing community. Worldwide, it's an amazing community. And another thing is that, you know, the world today, it can't agree with itself. No, everybody's in conflict, you know, but music is our last universal language. So please, for fuck's sake, do not fuck that up. It's the last thing we've got which bonds everybody together. And we've seen that. You know, when we played in China, Chinese audience singing Count Us Back 3. It's incredible. You know, and it doesn't matter. It could be every different nationality in the front row. As soon as their favourite song comes along, they're all one, they're all together. You know, and that's the beauty of music.
Yeah, but it spans the planet, you know. Here we are in Japan, you know, with little to no Japanese, and or we in China with no Mandarin, or in Germany or France, you know, you can't be every language. But that's, you know, and every denomination, whatever people's beliefs are, whatever, but when you bring an audience together, and the audience in Sao Paulo is the audience in Costa Rica, is the audience in New York City, is the audience in Paris, is the audience in Tokyo, Osaka. It's like, it is the music that brings everybody together. And when you think, at those times when you think it's just me who's the odd one out in my neighborhood because of what I listen to, remember that there's a million of us. We're all the odd ones out, but together we're all one thing, and that's the beauty of the whole thing. It's why we do it. And the new album, Avia, you know, Onward Records, available now, is was that too shameless?
No cheese.
Is you know, that's what we speak about. It's about brotherhood, sisterhood. It's about oneness. It's about us. You know, we have the opportunity to change things, and music is the thing that brings us together, so we can speak through our music to everybody. So, you know, we appreciate everybody who supports the band and buys the record and comes to the shows and meets with us. You know, that's very important to us, to meet with people and to hear their stories. They can hear ours and we share the whole experience together. So, brilliant. Thank you.
I'm glad you're pleased that's not a tape recorder, because it would have run out by now.
They say we talk too much, but we don't.
Hi, this is Mantas from Venom Inc.
This is the Demolition Man from Venom Inc.
And I'm Abaddon from Venom Inc.
We're Venom Inc.
Take two.